Hi everybody, I've got myself a brew and I want to talk to you about some books. The first book that I read, The Willows by Algernon Blackwood, came out in 1907 and H.P. Lovecraft coined it as one of the finest supernatural tales in English literature. I mean, H.P. Lovecraft is an absolute monster when it comes to these sort of books. So to see that, this came out before his career really. So this really will have shaped his understanding and his appreciation for this field. And he went and absolutely carved it out. So this really gave him a pedestal. I would highly go recommend it just off the back of that. But the language in this book is a lost art form. I don't read language like this anymore, and I would love more. I mean, it is beautiful. The way that willow trees alone are just expressed in the first 4 or 5 pages. I am addicted to that sort of language. I need that stuff. It is absolute beauty to read. So on the back of that, definitely go and read it. But we follow two canoeists who are traveling down the Danube River, and there's an island, a strange sort of area, and they kind of get stranded. But they're surrounded by willow trees, and reality is not what they think it is. It is very supernatural horror, but it is all about the reality and the shifting of reality and what we know. So this book is all about the external reality. Now the next book, The Mustache by Emmanuel Carrere, is all about the reality within us and within our minds. A man has a mustache, he grows it out, it's part of his quite a big part of his identity. He jokingly says to his girlfriend he's going to shave the mustache. He shaves it. She doesn't react. He never had a mustache. But she doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. Does he have the mustache? Does she not have the mustache? They go out and see some friends. They don't react to the fact he doesn't have a mustache. Did he have a mustache? Does he have a mustache? He shaved it off, hasn't he? I don't know. Reality check. He goes and asks them. He spirals. He never had a mustache, but he did have a mustache. And that is pretty much the book. And it sounds confusing, but it is so beautifully written. I mean, Lainey Goodman translated this expertly, and I read these books back to back, and I did not expect them to be so similar. The mustache isn't a horror, but I would say that it is scary. And ultimately, they both asked the question of like, what if your memory is the only thing that says you are wrong? The mustache does that expertly, but both will leave you, the reader, feeling like reality might not be as stable as you think, and that veil within reality is a thin one. We are all on the precipice of madness, I suppose. If something extravagantly terrible went on right now, we would all be fighting to stay sane, right? So these books really send you to different areas, and for that reason, I would actually class them both as horror books. So I was very fortunate to read these books back to back, and I'd recommend you go do the same or pick one of them up. But The Willows is probably better than The Mustache. I mean, let me know what you think, but definitely read them. Have yourself a brew. Get yourself one of these books. All right, see you later.